Right. Okay. Good morning again. Yesterday we were playing with some grease pencil stuff. Let me bring up that file from yesterday. Was it this one? No. Hey Victor. Here it is. So this is the file we did yesterday. I added a little bit more of a tonal to the scene. And yeah, I think this is a really great tool. Grease pencil is a really cool way to sort of pre-visualize little animations like this and storyboard in 3D. And I'm pretty excited with how fast we can throw together something like this. I mean, I was about an hour of work, maybe less, and it takes a lot longer just talking the whole time. So yeah, I think it's really fast and efficient. Let me get out of there. Revert this. Oops. So our camera is locked here, so I'm going to go V and lock camera to make it so we can get out of our camera. And here's our vehicle. And what if we wanted to, we could do other stuff too, like maybe put a turntable around this vehicle. So if we had an empty here, where did the empty go? Oh, it's all the way over there. Go to top view and bring it over. So this empty is just represents a point in space. It doesn't have any physical properties. But if we tell this empty to follow the vehicle, we can shift click the vehicle, Control P to parent it, and now wherever this vehicle goes, the empty will follow. And so we can do the same thing with a camera. So let's say we have a camera right here. So I'm going to go V, create camera at view, and then I can go Control Shift V and change the focal length a little bit. Or maybe you do want it to be like cropped in like this. Now we can tell this camera to follow this empty in turn. So now when we move the vehicle, the empty follows the vehicle and the camera follows the empty. So it's kind of like that. And having this empty here allows us also to select the empty and rotate it, which means, let's say we can, where do we start? The camera starts, this is the active camera, and then I think this one is the next one. Boom. So that's the next one. You can see that that black triangle there tells you which one is active. And then we go to the third camera, which is this one right here. But what if I want to switch that? I can go onto that frame there wherever this camera switch happens, or just hit X to delete it. Delete to delete it. So now let's say I want to switch to this camera right about here. So I just select it, go up to marker, bind camera. So now this camera is selected or active right at that frame. And let's see what that looks like. So let's go back to the beginning and play it. Here's our first switch, second switch. Okay. And next, I want to try what would it look like if this third camera was animated a little bit. So we could get this here and maybe rotate it. So let's look for the rotation, and the one I want is Z. So let's bring that back to 0, hit the little circle, and move this a little bit. Or actually, let's move it a lot. and change the rotation to be to this side, and then keyframe it. And then I'm going to go Shift E, linear, which makes it so that there's no acceleration in the animation. So now, let's see that. I'm going to play 1, 2, 3. Okay, and alright, so we're rotating around this empty here. I think our camera is a little bit to the left of the empty, so I'll just go like that. Yeah. Okay, and we can also change this end frame by going Control Shift V and just change the end frame. So now let's try it again. Hello Manu, hey Didi, hi Umba, hello Diver. I don't know who Peanut Butter is, but hello Rune. Okay, so yeah, I think that's, I don't know, you can do anything with this stuff. It's really cool. Okay, let's save this here. Oops. Let's make a new one. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, let's draw some stuff. And I've been in a designing mood lately. We've done a lot of studies over the past month or so, or actually 2 months now. But now I want to do some designing. So I'm just using move and scale here, but to get it smooth, you just use this proportional edit up here. So turn that on. Morning Blunderburst. Oops, so I need to turn that off here. And then Control Shift V, and then we can add modifiers here, like a mirror. Turn it on. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about the progress on grease pencils so far. I mean, yeah, they're moving around the UI and making it a little bit easier to access. They're adding new features that work really well with 3D drawing, and yeah, and also I'm just learning how it works and sort of figuring it out little by little. But I'm warming up to it, for sure. Have you guys been using grease pencil for stuff? Or if you were to use grease pencil, would you rather use it for design or for animation? Victor says, do you think when doing concept sketches in Blender, is there anything you think are lacking? Well, yeah, what kind of features would we want? I think maybe a better sort of drawing canvas plane. I saw that they have a canvas in here. Where is it? There's a canvas option somewhere in, oh, here it is, canvas. So it looks like they're building this feature out right now. I don't know if it's done yet, but there is a canvas, and there are some operators for it inside Blender, and I think you can sort of use it. There is an offset for the canvas. Where's the offset? Options. Well, let's see, canvas, Python, UI.context dot, where would this be? Object dot GP. Anyway, I was digging in here, and I think I found some settings for the canvas where you can like move it around using Python and scale it and stuff and change the settings of it. I don't know if those settings are somewhere else too, but I'm excited to see what they do with this canvas. I feel like this is a placeholder right now, and maybe they'll be adding in some useful features, like if we could actually manipulate this canvas and move it around, rotate it, and draw on it. That would be pretty cool. I don't think we have the ability to draw onto the canvas here. But yeah, we need a drawing plane or some kind of a canvas that we can position, rotate, and do all that stuff, snap to different surfaces, and use that as a drawing surface. And it has to be accessible inside the draw mode, because we could, right now the workaround is to have a plane and move it around like this, and you could rotate the plane and do whatever. This is exactly what we need, basically. A plane that you can move around, but it's see-through, it has the grid, and also it works in drawing mode, because I definitely do not want to be switching between grease pencil mode. Here we can go onto surface. Oh, nice. Now we got an offset. That's great. So before, the strokes would be like buried into the surface and you can't really see it. But now we have offset. Let's see how this works. Perfect. Okay, good. These guys are bringing in some really useful features here. But the scaling here is a little bit confusing. Okay, there we go. So, surface. I feel like this would be nice to have a default of an offset and have it like set to a reasonable scale. But yeah, so we can do this, but then if we need to move this object or this canvas, it's way too many steps, right? We can't be doing this every single time you want to move the canvas, and then you have to go back to your grease pencil, and then you have to go back to drawing. That was three steps right there. It's unacceptable. And then it resets our surface offset for some reason. It would be good if this remembered your setting. So yeah, if they can get this to work as, you know, we just need movement and rotation controls for this and the ability to draw onto it. Boop, 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 boop. Hey Andrew, jaw dropping to watch your work. The UI is now. Yeah, I mean, you get used to it after you just use it a couple weeks, and I would say, yeah, maybe a couple weeks, and then the muscle memory kind of just happens, hopefully. Okay, delete that one. What's your favorite thing from Gravity Sketch, Tony? Or if there was one thing you could take from Gravity Sketch and put it in Blender, what would that be? Bridge two different. I think we can do that actually. So let's see. Let's say we have a hole here. We want to bridge these two. You can pick the two and go Control J, and that'll join them together like that. But if you're talking about bridging like this, oops, like that kind of a bridge from here to there, I guess we don't have that yet. But that would be cool. Like if it would give you a fill across there. Although we could go Control J like that, and also, how do we fill this? Does anybody know how to complete that? Because it's not letting me do Control J. Flip direction. Join. Nope. Toggle cyclic. Is that it? That must be it. If I grab this, strokes, toggle, cyclic, there it is. So now we have a solid, I guess, sheet here. And I wonder if we could go, Shift V to bring up the materials pop up. And if we could change this material, here, let me copy this one. Change the fill. Go. There it is. Hey, that's not bad. Start drawing like that. Let's see if we go like this and then Shift R to make some copies. Then we could grab over here. Oops. That's cool, like the louvers. Thinking about maybe creating because since in this GP draw mode we don't have extrude and inset and regular mesh tools, I'm thinking about remapping those hotkeys like I'm remapping extrude and inset to do things that are useful for grease pencil. Like I think it would be useful to have move with proportional editing and a move without proportional editing on two separate hotkeys, so we don't have to go up here and switch. I think that would be nice. Did I do anything with micro polygon displacement? I've tried it, and it works pretty good. It's pretty nice for getting a lot of detail and stuff. Would be nice if you could easily generate surfaces like you can inside Gravity Sketch. So in Gravity Sketch, I've seen demos of it, and it's like you have two controllers and you're pulling the surface along the side of the object. Is that how it works? Let's look at it. Gravity Sketch surface. This looks like it. Ooh. Cool. Alright, I guess I'll see you guys later. No more Blender for me. I'm switching to Gravity Sketch. Just kidding. But yeah, that's really cool. That's nicely designed for VR and everything. Let me see. I wonder if those Marui guys have any updates on their plugin. Nothing yet. Okay, well, we can wait. Here we are in ancient Blenderland with our peasant drawing, plebeian drawings here. But it's okay. One new thing at a time, I guess. Well, I mean, it's not a big deal to make those surfaces without the like those tools. I mean, what do you call it? The controllers. I feel like they have the ability, and these guys have the controllers inside Blender. Like, they got the two controllers in Blender, so all they have to do is, I guess, I don't know how it would work. They draw the points with each controller. I mean, that doesn't seem too crazy. And it's inside Blender already, so I mean, they're able to use them to manipulate stuff and everything, so maybe we gotta, I mean, I'm sure these guys know about Gravity Sketch because it's the same, like, competing type of thing. Maybe it's coming soon, who knows. I can't believe how little traction these guys are getting, because I mean, this is amazing. They should be promoting this a lot more. Or I don't know why people aren't picking up on this thing. Yeah, JAMA is like must be killing it, because every time, at least every day, there's at least a few mentions of JAMA here in the chat. I went to see him I was at industry workshops in London a few years ago, and got to meet him, but I was a little disappointed though, because he was gonna, talk about VR stuff. He had a presentation going, but he wasn't able to do it because he had like technical difficulties. So I kind of missed out on that. But I should probably just go get his tutorial and check it out. But I mean, we can do surfaces like this, and it's not such a big deal. It might actually be faster in some cases to do it the normal way. Okay, I'm gonna do this shape in side view and then rotate it, because it's probably easier. Go to wireframe. JAMA is a concept artist, so I guess he's kind of like new to the Blender world, but for all of us entertainment artists and concept artist people, he's been doing a lot of demos and videos and stuff, and he's usually showing VR stuff. He's kind of known as the VR guy, and it's pretty cool. He's always like testing out new techniques and tools and stuff. And I think right now he's working at ILM, and he's working on a bunch of cool movie projects and stuff. Yeah, I think ILM. Hey, Oxer. Blender Burst, yes, I've tried it a little bit. I haven't used it that much, but thinking about it, I mean, as soon as these guys get their shit together and release their thingy-majigger, I'll probably go buy a set. Yep, we're talking about JAMA. I don't know if JAMA's in here. Say hi if you're here. Sometimes people lurk and they don't say anything. Yeah, the thing about him that's really, really rare is that he's using 3D and all of this stuff, and he's really good at drawing. there's not that many 3D artists that are actually good at drawing. It's pretty insane. Because I mean, those two things both take a very long time to develop, I feel like. Actually, I think drawing takes a lot longer time to develop than 3D stuff. So it's pretty crazy to see him doing it at that level, both of them. But yeah, drama is like one of those freak of nature artists where you're like, what the hell? How is he doing that, you know? If you ever get VR goggles, you should make VR videos. Oh, I didn't know you can make VR videos. But then, if you want to watch a VR video, then you have to have goggles too? Like, everybody has to have goggles then? Because that doesn't sound very fun. I've been drawing on and off since the 90s. If only I took that direction with my career, people would be talking about me now. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I feel like there's plenty of 3D artists that are really, I guess, pretty talked about a lot also. Like, Vitaly is talked about a lot, and Torfrick also. So, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. If you were to do it again, is it better to focus on 3D or 2D? Good question. But for me, I feel like I really love both things a lot. So I wouldn't want to give up either one. I mean, yeah, I guess if I gave up 3D, I would be a little bit better at drawing, but I don't think that would be worth it. I like doing 3D stuff a lot. It might be cool to have you could even do a mixture of 3D and 2D for this kind of stuff, and have like just the fins are 2D. I think you can stream with OBS while doing VR work. Oh, okay. Huh. If I was gonna do it again, I would never be a graphic designer or a web developer. I would just do animation. My traditional animation teacher in '88 told me animation was going nowhere, so I changed the major. Wow, that's crazy. Why would your animation teacher tell you to not do animation? Why is he teaching animation? Personal, what a mistake that was. But I mean, it is true though. There's no more traditional animation here. Pretty much, it seems like it's all gone. I mean, so he had a point there. Manu says I've thrown VFX into the mix with drawing in 3D. Oh shoot, another discipline. Personally, I think if you want to be a pro artist, you should know both, not master, but be familiar with it. Yeah, I think so too. I think, I mean, especially because the artist right now is gonna be having to translate their stuff into 3D. I mean, the 3D, your drawings will most likely become a 3D model 90% of the time. If you're doing an animation or you're doing video game or whatever movie, the final product is a 3D model, so you might as well learn how to build the thing, or how things are built. Alright, let's switch back to drawing for a bit. Oh, here's a feature that I would love for Grease Pencil. So when we select an object, we can just click on it in object mode to select it. But for Grease Pencil, you can't do that. I wish you could select a Grease Pencil by clicking on it in object mode, because now I'm forced to go and use the outliner, which I hate. So, and I know you can do this and click on that, but that's not really practical, because what if we're in the side view here and I can't see it? How am I going to select it? What if we're in the back view or whatever, you know? So I know it's there, but it's not as useful as just being able to click the actual Grease Pencil stroke to select it. That would be a really nice feature. Why does it do that? Let's see. He still was not a good teacher by saying that. Give me the tools at 18 you guys have now, with the desire I had back then, and I would be dangerous. Yeah, I mean, you're right. That it doesn't make sense that he would be teaching animation and telling his students to not do animation. What's the point of that? Let's see. Could it be possible that 2D is slowly coming back with grease pencil? I mean, that'd be great. I hope 2D comes back. I mean, I could see myself using this a lot just for designing. And maybe having more... Maybe models don't have to be fully 3D and or fully 2D. They can be a mixture of both. I think that would be a pretty cool thing too. I see so many creators on YouTube doing things I was doing years ago and smile. It makes it harder for me to come up with ideas for a channel. Well, I don't know. I mean, I mean, this channel here is not as really anything too crazy. It's just, I'm just doing stuff that I would normally do anyway. The stuff that I like to do. And I'm trying to just share it with people and talk to people about it, and I'm really enjoying it. Just like that. It's really simple. I'm just doing the things that I would normally be sitting here quietly in the morning, just doing it by myself, and it's more fun to have people to talk to about it. And then yeah. Here got another day of procrastination, just playing with themes and importing backcaps. Oh man, I wish there was an extrude. Do you guys know how to extrude a stroke? Let's see. Can we extrude a stroke? I don't know if we can. Okay, what about, excuse me, since we have the surfaces here, we could go and draw onto the surface right here and offset it a little bit. There we go. Maybe I should subdivide this. Yeah, okay. Oops. What did I do? Here we are. Here to here, Control J. It's kind of cool. Okay, so now we can draw. Let's draw onto the surface here. Like that. I don't know what all this this stuff is here. Crisscrossing see-through shit here. It's a bit distracting. Oops. Oh man. Come on, man. 2D is an anime. Yeah, that's right. Sorry. I meant here in the US, there's no 2D animation. I have to work on my animatic and storyboards this weekend. I will finish the animated short this year. Did anyone see Brute Force video? I didn't see that. Wait, was that the one where they said that they finished it in 2 days or something, or in the weekend? I watched that one with the cat. That was interesting. Oh, thanks, Oxer. Thanks, Tony. Does anyone knows Game Jam or 72 animation? I think someone should create it like Inktober. That would be cool. Although, I mean, man, those animations would be so shitty though. But I guess that's the point. You just do something really crappy and get it out in a weekend. That would be awesome. Maybe that's see-through mode. Yeah, I don't know why it's going invisible on certain points. Oh my god. Hi, Doki. Whoa. Excuse me. I feel like I'm being too conservative here. Everything is sort of what I normally do. Let me try to. Alright, so I've been getting a bug here. Maybe, I don't know if you guys got this too, where when you press P and you separate selected points. So that's supposed to make a new grease pencil object, right? Okay, so they're separated, but where are they? Where did they go, even? Okay, here they are, but then I can't find them in the outliner. They don't seem to exist in the outliner for some reason. Where the hell did they go? Oh, here they are. Okay. Guess I was in the wrong type of outliner. Oh, alright. My fault. My fault. Let me rename this to ship fins. I also wish that when you click on these guys in draw mode, so in draw mode, if I wanted to switch to this other grease pencil object in draw mode, I can't. It doesn't let you select off of it unless you are in object mode, and then you can select off of it, and then you have to switch back to draw mode, which I think is not, I mean, I wish I could just click on the different layer, the different grease pencil and draw on that grease pencil. But oh well. Maybe I should be doing it in the layers panel instead of separating to a different grease pencil. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, this would be a great way to do those if there was a weekend animation challenge. Using grease pencil would be a nice way to do it. Although I haven't really tried to animate anything yet in grease pencil, other than just the regular modifiers, like build modifier, but I don't think that really counts as animation. Maybe we could animate fire coming out of this ship. Fiery butthole. Okay, let me save this and let's make a fiery butthole. Or here, let me make another grease pencil. And let's start drawing. Oops. Just use my handy dandy flatten script. I'll just do a very shitty version first. And maybe this one, let's make it filled with some color. Do not think that these should have a stroke. Let's toggle stroke on these. Oops. Oh crap, I did it again. Okay. Maybe your community or someone should start a Discord, Facebook page. Well, you know what? I do have a Discord and a Facebook page if you want to join it. I think there should be a link to the Discord in this video. Hey, look, it's us. Yeah, here's our Discord right here. And then we've also got a Facebook if you search for HEAVYPOLY Forum. But yeah, I need to work on doing the whatchamacallits, the challenges. But I'm such a horrible organizer. I'm so sorry if anybody's like expecting stuff, but I'm horrible. Let's see. So let's go to timeline. And we're on frame 1. So what about frame 2? Can I draw something different? There we go. So here's frame 1, frame 2, frame 3. You can tell I'm not an animator or man, animating takes I wonder how silly this is gonna look. I don't even know what I'm doing. It's like growing and shrinking, and it's gonna be like throbbing by the time this is done. All right, let's make it just grow. Whoa, thank you, Burbank. Gee, I got paid to animate today. I'm a professional animator, guys. Look at that. I just turned pro. But yeah, thank you. Make it nice and brown. Excited to see how this goes. And then after this, it just needs noise, right? So from here on out, it can just take a noise. Oh shit, look at that. Okay. Ooh, okay, so we have some sort of a build up there. Do you guys know if you can in between, like, if I wanted to stretch this out in time, is there a way to do that? I'm not an animator, for sure. Let's see. Okay, so here's our keyframes up here. Can we stretch these out? Okay, I'm scaling these up to see if maybe we can stretch them out. And now they're going to be playing like at a slower frame rate. But is it also possible to interpolate in between these? So that they don't, they're not so choppy. Oh shit, they're moving around all the stuff. They put color management into rendering. This is new. Dimensions. What? Wait a minute, what? So then they put the render resolution into scene? No, guys, no! This needs to be into the... Wait, what? What? Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at this. Anyway, let's bring this down a little bit. Yes, with the graph editor, you changed the what the hell is this? You changed the interpolation. Okay, graph editor. But I can't see. Where's extrapolation mode, interpolation mode? Nope. Normalize. Let me go back to dope sheet. Strokes menu. Interpolate, that sounds good. Key pencil interpolation. What the fuck is that? I don't know what I just did. Animation. Interpolate. Maybe I just need to select 2 of these. Okay, let's pick these last 2 and maybe we can interpolate in between these 2. Here we go, interpolate. Yes. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now it's working. Okay, so now we can tell it to blend in between these 2 like that. Now we get 1, 2, 3. Very nice. But do we have to manually do that for each frame? Or is there a way to, can we do that for everything? Interpolate. Cannot interpolate as current frame already has existed. Oh, so it only interpolates into the empty frames. And this is getting crazy. What? I don't know if this is better or not. Huh. Alright. Well, it's nice that the option is there. Let's see it. I don't like how they look though, so let me just... I need to do some more research on this stuff to figure out how it works. I'm gonna delete that. Delete that. Oh no, and my scaling is weird too. It's like 4 frames and then 3 frames and then 4 frames. What the hell? Okay. Alright, so what if we... I'm happy with this now, but I want to add noise. So maybe the noise would be cool. So just to break up in between there and maybe do some other stuff. Let's see. Is it working? Oh yeah, I just need to crank it up a lot more. Oh, can I make it more than 30? Nope. Huh. It's kind of cool. I kind of wish that this was, here, we can make it slower here. That's better. I wonder, is there a way, doesn't look like the noise is key. Well, the noise is going off of a random seed, so I think that should do it. But maybe we can add 2 noises on top of each other. It's weird that they limit the noise to 30. This is the world's shittiest animation right here. That's kind of cool though. Let's change the colors. Okay. What if we get the background and make it black? I'm gonna make this flat. Oh yeah, look at that. Woo. Right, let me put a camera. Create camera. Ah! I need to fix that. Create camera view. Okay, what if I wanted to, maybe the last frame, I want to alternate. Okay, so this last frame here, and then let's say I put another frame in here that's different. Let me go back and draw on there. Okay. This is the fire, right? Engine. So now, okay, I'm gonna put, I want to just have an alternating animation here. Okay, so we have two different frames here. This one and then this one. But what if I wanted to switch these two over and over? I know I can duplicate this, and I can duplicate that, but can you like duplicate these indefinitely somehow? Make cyclic, would that do it? Let's see. No. What is that frame over here? Nope, it does not make it cyclic, does it? Let's see. Shift E, make cyclic. Oh, wait, there's no there's no modifiers on here. Alright, I'm gonna just do it manually. So just duplicate these frames again. Let's check that that's working. Make a loop for just for that action. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I don't know how. Oh well. This is my first shitty grease pencil animation. Here we go. I don't think it has to be that long. Maybe it would be cool to have some camera motion in here. So let me get rid of that one. I don't know what that is. Put this over here. There. Okay, so now we got a little bit of time to work with. Oh, motion blur. Looks like motion, or the depth of field, ignores the grease pencil though. That's interesting. Funky. Adjust the focal distance here. There we go. Oh, cool. They're bringing in depth of field. Okay. Oh my god. Oh. So let's do a little camera move here again. Maybe just a little move like that. So to do that, let's go to top view and maybe kill some of this stuff. Okay, which one is it? Okay, so I'm going to add an empty again, just like we did earlier. Oh shit. There's the empty. Okay, so the empty is around here. This camera needs to follow the empty, so we pick the two and then go Control P, object, and now this camera will follow the empty, which is this thing here. And then it will also rotate around it if we rotate the empty. So let's make this a 3D view and put this on the camera. Also unlock it so we can see. What's cooler, like this or like this? I don't know. Like this. Oh my god. Oh, we're gonna do a rotation. Okay. A rotation Z. And then we play. Oh no! Oh fuck. Did I even save that thing? Oh. Okay, Jesus. I didn't save that. Wow. Thank you, Blender, for being so considerate and saving for me. Gee. I usually save. Today I was just having too much fun. Okay. Oh, this isn't even parented yet. How cute. Okay. Let's see. So, back to the timeline. Actually, dope sheet. Okay, we're in frame 1 here. Let me save this here. Ah, okay, good. So now we're going to frame 120, and we're changing the rotation. Like, whoops, not too much. I feel like some of the scrolls are really sensitive. I'm using Shift scroll, and it's still not really too sensitive. Anyway, so this is our camera move. We change the focal distance. Why isn't this using the background color here? I wonder. Oh well. Anyway, something like that. I need to make this better. Ooh, there you go. Yeah. Orange or blue? I feel like blue is nice because it's different. And this could be... Oh, thanks, Tony. Oh, you're right. We should add a light in here. Oh, it's about to get saucy. Let me turn off my save here so I don't lose it. Where did my light go? Oh, I guess we would have to be in shaded mode. Can use my handy dandy Control-Shift-V menu to change the light to be the same color as that engine. And you know what would be also cool is if the light strength was put onto a noise modifier. So if we, like, I want the strength to jiggle around like that. Oh god, fuck. I have to go back into properties. God damn it, there's too many menus. So strength needs to be keyframed here. How do I keyframe it? Right click, insert keyframe. Okay, now we have a keyframe. So let's find it. Where is the strength? Here it is. It's the red line. There's it. There's the dot. Then we need to add a noise modifier. And very, very strong noise modifier. Oops. Strength. Oh wait, that's scale. Scale is the time. And then let me just make this like 50. Strength is what I need. Let's see. So the strength is too high right now. It's I need to put this down to like 0. So it's going between negative 60 and I need to control the values a little bit, so it's like between 10 and why isn't this? Oh shoot, this is the background strength, my bad. Clear that. Background strength should be 1. The light strength is what I want. Sorry. Keyframe, add modifier, noise. Let's see. Strength should be 10. Okay, let's see. There you go. Now it's alternating. You can see it jumping around a tiny bit. Yeah, okay, that's good. Change the world background. Let me just give a new material here. I don't know what looks better. Is this better? I think this is kind of better. Sorry. Birdies, god damn it, no, wait. Oh my god, I'm so confused. There we go. I think I need some white. What the hell? Oh, that's why. What? Why is this overwriting? Why is this overwriting? Ugh. Dope sheet, where are you? Oh, that's why. Gotta be on the keyframe. Right here. Okay. I should have done this beforehand. Oops. Damn it. Come on. No. No. Man, animating takes a long time, huh? Ooh. Oh. It is a daunting profession. Now that I'm a pro, I need to pay attention to the details more, you know? Make sure everything is nice and professional. Oh God. Why did I do this? It's too much. I give up. Let's see. Maybe animation's not for me after all. Yeah. Oh God. Okay. Let's save that. Maybe we should be moving too. Let's see, properties again. Okay, so if we're on frame 1, I want to key my Y location, and then let's travel a little bit over to the end, which is about here. Okay, we start off over here. Go over here. Have you ever seen what Robert Valley did for Pear Cider and Cigarettes? Yes, I'm a huge fan of that short. I love his stuff. Got to work with that guy on the Tron Uprising TV show. That was pretty amazing to see, like, just the way he draws is so fast. It's crazy. Yeah, all animated in Photoshop. He's insane. Yep, I'm very, very lucky that guys actually got to do some designs based on his storyboards. So he was a director on that show too, and he directed the train episode. So we got to work with him on that episode. Have you seen any of Alberto Mielgo's new film? Yes, I worked on it. I worked on it for a year, so I saw all of it. But it should be coming out soon. We'll see. But it looks really good. I'm excited. I'm excited for him because it's been a while since he's had a project come out, and it's pretty epic. I think it's gonna blow people's minds. I hope. Yeah, I'm excited. Can't wait. Let's see. Wait, I want to go onto the surface here. Well, it was kind of a 2-in-1 deal because on the Tron show, Alberto had hired Rob Valley for the Tron show. So, yeah, we were all working together. That show had a lot of crazy people on it. There was Rob Ruppel was on there, Anis Naim, Craig Mullins, Neil Ross Campbell. Who else? Yeah, June An, Joe Finesilver. Oh my God, crazy artists on that show. Oh, Eric Canetti was on that show. It was nuts. I got really lucky with that crew. Yeah. Oh yeah, and can't forget Daniel Simon. So Daniel Simon was sort of my idol when I was in school because he's a car designer that ended up switching over to entertainment design, and that's what I was trying to do also, and he kind of inspired me to think like, oh wow, that's possible. You can switch careers and even though I hadn't even started as a car designer yet, I wanted to do animation and entertainment design. So I got to work with Daniel Simon. That was really cool. And he's I don't know, he would give pretty good notes, and I would be like grumpy about some notes, but he would talk about design and stuff and thick and thin lines, and yeah, Daniel Simon, he was great. He's amazing. Yes, that guy. Well, he worked on the Tron movie also, or he worked on a lot of stuff. He's a car designer for a good amount of time before that also, so he's a pretty amazing designer. I need to find this ship here somewhere. Oh man. There we go. Who else was on that show? Director Charlie Bean was really good. He worked on stuff like Samurai Jack and Powerpuff Girls and stuff back in the day. And he's a super cool guy. Really nice guy, and he hired me for other stuff down the line. But yeah, Charlie, thanks for taking a chance on me, Charlie. And then yeah. But yeah, I'm excited for Alberto. I think this project will be a good one for him. How do you get to do my job? I don't know, man. Just draw some spaceships. I can show. Actually, let me show you guys the project I did that got me the Tron job. And I always talk about this because, I mean, whenever someone asks me, you can just be doing a project like this. Just do a little spaceship or do a doodle or make a thing and do it on your own time. You don't have to make it for somebody else. Just make it for yourself. And then somebody might see it at some point. You probably want to post it online somewhere. And I mean, I had a blog at that time, but where was it? Let me see here. Aerospace, okay. So it was which project? And this is when I was using Modo. Just started using Modo, and I just wanted to make a spaceship. So you just do a project. I spent a lot of time on it, learned a lot of stuff, and just that's it. And then they liked that. That was it. That's what got me the job for Tron. At that time, I didn't have any of this other work in my portfolio. So you just need one good project. Okay? And then here, let's look at the Tron stuff while we're here. So this was really fun because I was studying car design and I got to do some cars. And so I guess it wasn't a total waste. So that was fun. And then I got to do, I guess they ran out of vehicles to design really quickly. So then they were just like, hey, do you want to do some environments? And I said, yes. And then that's how I started doing environments. And then that's basically how it works, guys. You just do the thing that you want to do a lot of it, make a really nice project for yourself, and then post it online and show it, and just hopefully somebody will see it. Was that an accident? It was kind of an accident because I mean, I wasn't planning. That project was not made for Tron. It was just a random project, but the that whole job was sort of an accident because my friend Anis was working on the show, and he had to leave, or he had to go. And actually, we weren't really friends at the time. We had just been online buddies, talking on the bloggers and stuff, commenting on each other's stuff. And then he had to go, and he just emailed me out of the blue without even meeting me. So that's kind of the cool thing about art in the internet, is I feel like if someone sees your work and they can see that you put a lot of time and effort into it, and it kind of creates that instant bond already, so you don't even have to talk to the person to sort of know how they are. In a way, it's sort of weird. But yeah, so if he hadn't had to leave the project and just randomly thought of me, then I probably wouldn't have gotten into animation at all. So that's a very random little break there, but an important one. But you gotta have the work there already for that to happen. No one's just gonna call you if you don't have the work. Hey Dan, I don't think I can devote a whole stream to that because it's pretty much the same as 2.79. The way you create materials and stuff is the same. So actually, I mean, you could use any tutorial on 2.79 for materials. The only difference maybe is, sorry, the speed racer has to finish here. Actually, I have a video about what the hell? I have a video about material stuff. If you search heavy poly materials pop up, that's basically all that I know about materials. Do I use? No, this is just a regular Intuos tablet. Let's copy this one. Let's make it red or white, maybe. I wish there was a way to like go to the last frame on a grease pencil object. How does that work? Or maybe there probably is a way, I just don't know how to do it. Copy this one. Let's make a fill here with the color and turn that off. Ooh. Why is it all see-through in there, I wonder? That's pretty weird. Vaughn is pronounced Vaughn. If we were to start posting spaceships, where do you think it would be best to post them? Do you find Instagram better than ArtStation? Actually, you know, I don't have that much experience with ArtStation, but it looks like it is pretty. It seems like it's pretty popular for people lately. But I don't use ArtStation much. I would, yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Where do you guys usually post work? Lately, I've been just using Instagram and a little bit of Twitter and here on YouTube. But I used to use Blogger. That's how I got that first job, was through Blogger. But I don't think anybody uses Blogger anymore. Just started using IG and ArtStation, so Blogger, yeah. So do you guys get the most, I guess, activity out of ArtStation usually? I'm still posting on Facebook actually, which is, I guess now that's kind of falling out of style, but I personally post work in progress on Twitter, final stuff on ArtStation. Did I model a yellow portion? The yellow portion is just regular polygons, so this is just regular, like that kind of stuff. Normal modeling. I just traced over the grease pencil lines. And yes, the grease pencil does conform to the geo. So if you're on the grease pencil and you go from here on stroke placement, you put it to surface and it'll attach to the surface here. So I'm just trying to draw like panel lines and stuff in here. But I want to close up the back of this thing. Let me flatten that. Oops, flatten the front. Oops. I guess there could also be a bright version of this. So we can copy this, make it bright. Oh, come on, it doesn't apply it. I need to fix that. Oh, God, so many It's kind of odd how this transparency works. For me, most activity is Instagram. Our station is for getting work. Well, I guess that makes sense. So I guess there's more like hiring people, checking on our station. Although I also, you got to think about the demographic of, I guess, the people who are hiring. And I know that a lot of art directors and, like, I guess older people that are in the industry are still using Facebook. As weird as that sounds. But I don't know. Well, I guess the people that were using Facebook, are some of them are hanging around. I'm still using it, but I haven't really been. I don't know. What is that? I don't want that invisible shit happening. Oh, man. What is that? Do you guys know how to make it not erase like that? I guess I gotta get rid of that. I don't think that's gonna work. Is it in here? Backface culling. Hey. Can't even see anything on this side. Here, let's call this the Oxer. Hey.
You're not streaming?
I am.
Oh, you are?
I'm still going. I don't know why. I need to get off this thing. It's addictive, though. I need to call this. This is taking too long. But here it is, the USS Oxer B, and let's go back to our camera. No, why is it doing that? Oh man, what is that? Jesus. Okay, I'm probably doing something stupid, but I'll figure it out later. Anyway, thanks for joining in, guys. Please remember to smash that dislike button, smash that unsubscribe bell, and report this channel to the authorities, the appropriate authorities. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day.